To Washington, D.C. now, where two National Guardsmen have been shot. Police say a suspect has been taken into custody. It happened near the White House at about 2:15 local time. Multiple levels of law enforcement, including the D.C. Metropolitan Police, the U.S. Secret Service, and National Guard are on scene. Officials say they're treating this as a targeted incident. Earlier today, West Virginia's governor said the Guards members had died. However, police have since confirmed they are in critical condition. Katie Nicholson was on the scene shortly after the shooting happened. She joins us now from Washington. And take us through what we know about this incident. Katie?
Yeah, so Ian, apparently what we heard from officials at a brief press conference that happened later this afternoon, the shooting happened in this area. This is Farragut Square. What we heard about 2:17, two National Guards people were walking here. Of course, they really stand out. They're in their full uniforms. And an individual reportedly pulled out a gun and fired on them. We don't have specifically from the officials what type of gun that was. We do have video that has been verified by CBC News that then shows what happens next. Those two officers, those two National Guards people were injured. The suspect was then apprehended. It's quite a dramatic takedown that you see on the sidewalk there. And that person was taken into custody. So what we know about the Guards people, they were from West Virginia. They are in critical condition. The alleged shooter as well has been injured and is in custody. We have been waiting to hear something along the lines of what could have motivated this. We don't know that yet, but we do know, of course, that the person is in custody, and we're certainly anticipating some sort of an answer on that in the coming hours. Kash Patel, the FBI director, saying that this is going to be treated as a federal matter because this was an assault, a targeted attack, according to the D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, on these Guards people. So just, a full investigation underway. Clearly, when something like this happens, there's usually a deep dive into the suspect that they have in custody. Where are they living? Where are they from? Contacts, their social media presence, any kind of communications that they have, that sort of thing. So all of that probably ongoing that we don't have information on at this hour, but certainly a robust promise from the FBI director that this would be dealt with as a federal matter. We heard from the president as well, calling the alleged shooter an animal, and talking about the stiff penalties that he will face.
And Katie, tell us more about the area where this happened.
Yeah, so this is just 2 blocks northwest of the White House. This is the start of the Thanksgiving holiday, so a lot of the city empties out, and the other people that you might see here on a day like today are tourists. The area, like just in front of the White House there, just a few blocks over, you see people with, babies, carriages, that sort of thing, just taking a stroll. It was 20 degrees today when this happened, beautiful sunny day. So there were lots of sort of people out, just tourists. And it was quite shocking to some of the witnesses. Our Katie Simpson actually talked to a woman who had sort of been in this area just when it happened. Here's a little bit of what that witness recounted.
I was at my lunch break. I was heading to the Ronald Reagan building, and then I was in the Uber. I heard boom, boom, twice. I was looking at my phone. The Uber driver says to me, "Why are all these people running?" So then I look out the window. It's so many people running, little children, like little children, look like 5 years old. And the adult who's on both sides of the road are little children running. And the adult says, "Go, go." And then I heard, "Help, help," in the direction of the shooting.
And Ian, I can tell you our teams were here just shortly after it happened. That chaos continued, and all of these streets and around this area cordoned off. We were all pushed back another block. It was, there was delivery drivers trying to get through, being pushed back by police. It has calmed down, obviously. This perimeter has sort of gone back a little bit, but there's a very strong police presence here right now. I counted about 20 squad cars all around the perimeter right now.
The National Guard, of course, on the streets in Washington, D.C. at the orders of the president. Is this going to have an impact at all on their deployment?
Yes. Well, it was just last week that a judge ruled that the deployment of this more than 2,000 National Guard troops to D.C. was illegal. That is being appealed. There was an appeal actually filed this morning. But what we heard from the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, there has been a request by the president to increase their numbers by 500. So D.C. now preparing for a potential influx of 500 more National Guards in the wake of this shooting today.
Katie Nicholson, thank you very much.
You're welcome.